Han Li never imagined that, despite being the supreme elder of the Luo Yun sect, a revered and respected figure in the cultivation world, he harbored a shameful nickname deep within the sect, the #1 lecher in the human realm. The story begins that day. Song Yu, a female cultivator in the sect known for her keen observation and understanding of people's hearts, witnessed Han Li returning home weary from his journey, followed by several strikingly beautiful women. This single glance was like a pebble thrown into a still lake, stirring countless ripples in her heart. Her young heart was filled with surging, unsettled emotions. In truth, Song Yu's feelings for Han Li were not a recent development. When Han Li first revealed his talent, in Song Yu's eyes, this elder Han, though plain-looking, even unremarkable, was known for his humility, integrity, and unwavering focus on cultivation, never engaging in frivolous pursuits. Moreover, given his humble origins, yet his ability to carve out a place for himself in the world of cultivation where strength reigned supreme, such a young, promising, and steadfast man was practically a match made in heaven, a rare and exceptional deist partner, hard to find even with a lantern in the mortal realm. Whenever Song Yu thought of this, her heart secretly fluttered, waiting only for the right opportunity to gently express her feelings. However, fate seemed to love to play tricks on those deeply in love. Before she could even muster the courage to voice her budding affections, a bolt from the blue struck the entire Luo Yun sect. Elder Han Li had taken a woman named Mu Piling as a concubine. This news swept through every corner of the sect like a whirlwind, followed by even more detailed rumors. Elder Han also had a rather peculiar wolf maidservant by his side. Though not human, she was charming and beautiful, inseparable from Elder Han, and their relationship was far from over. That night, countless female cultivators of the Luo Yun sect tossed and turned, unable to sleep, secretly shedding tears. They never imagined that Elder Han, who usually seemed so taciturn and devoted to the Tao, was actually a seasoned womanizer. In an instant, the perfect image of Han Li, a noble young man from a humble background, of impeccable character, collapsed in their minds, shattering into countless fragments. Even Song Yu, who prided herself on her keen insight into people's hearts, felt an indescribable disappointment and bitterness upon hearing the news. Yet, amidst the disappointment, a deep-seated affection made her unable to resist trying to exonerate Han Li. Perhaps it was all just a misunderstanding. For cultivators, taking a concubine or a servant was nothing serious. She comforted herself with this thought, still clinging to a sliver of hope. Several months later, Han Li returned to the Luo Yun sect once more, weary from his journey. This time, the rumors within the sect were even more intense than before. According to the vivid description given by the disciples guarding the mountain gate that day, Elder Han returned carrying a woman who descended from the sky. The woman was graceful, with long, straight, jade-like legs, and her beauty was unparalleled, truly breathtaking. It was said that this woman was Han Li's newly accepted first disciple during his recent travels, named Liu Yu. This news caused the female cultivators of the Falling Cloud sect to feel a pang of heartache, their cries of lamentation rising, "Elder Han, I could be your disciple too, even just a nominal one." But when they secretly glimpsed Liu Yu's face and compared it to their own reflection in the mirror, their shame and inferiority only intensified their heart-wrenching cries. After learning of Liu Yu's existence, Song Yu could no longer suppress her doubts and sorrow, and deliberately found an excuse to go and investigate. When she finally saw Liu Yu with her own eyes, she had to admit the rumors were true. Liu Yu was indeed strikingly beautiful, her appearance and demeanor in no way inferior to her own. At that moment, Song Yu's heart was filled with a complex mix of emotions, a bittersweet feeling welling up inside her. But she quickly composed herself and once again crafted a reasonable explanation for Han Li in her mind. They were simply master and disciple, a pure and innocent relationship, certainly not the sordid one portrayed in the rumors. She told herself this, even beginning to actively defend Han Li to others, her words full of protectiveness. He must have feelings for me, otherwise why would he choose a disciple whose name also contained the character Yu Jade? Thinking this, Song Yu found a sliver of comfort in this coincidence, stubbornly believing that Han Li's actions must have a deeper meaning, most likely to deceive others and protect her. The days passed quietly amidst the swirling rumors and Song Yu's self-deception. Finally, another day arrived for the hero's return. This time, Han Li's heroic deeds spread throughout Twennan. He defeated a powerful enemy, returning in triumph with unparalleled fame. The moment he returned to the Luo Yun sect, he seemed enveloped in a dazzling halo, the previous unsavory rumors seemingly temporarily obscured by this radiance. Han Li's reputation miraculously reversed that day, and people began to sing his praises of bravery and strength once more. Song Yu, gazing at that figure from afar, almost wept with joy, thinking excitedly, "The man I admire is indeed such an unparalleled hero." How could such a virtuous and upright gentleman, as the rumors say, possibly have designs on his own disciple? For a time, Han Li seemed to become the dream lover of every female cultivator in the entire Chennan cultivation world. However, this good fortune was short-lived. Before the heroic halo had faded, an even more explosive scandal exploded like thunder within the Luoyun sect. This time, the protagonist of the scandal involved Yang Ruyan, the head of the ghost spirit sect. Rumors circulated that Han Li had an ambiguous relationship with this married woman. Some claim to have witnessed Elder Han exchanging flirtatious glances with Yang Ruyan's husband, Wang Chan, right in front of him. The mere thought of it was enough to send chills down one's spine. Even more outrageous, the rumors intensified, with some even claiming that Han Li and Wang Chan themselves had a close, ambiguous relationship. A well-informed source revealed that the two had arranged to visit a secluded spiritual spring together 200 years ago. Furthermore, Wang Chan privately addressed Han Li with the extremely intimate term Hanisa, claim even indirectly confirmed by Zhong Wu, Wang Chan's trusted subordinate. This revelation caused an uproar throughout the Luoyun sect, followed by a deathly silence of shock. Elder Han's carefully cultivated image, built over many years, was utterly and completely destroyed. Everyone gasped in astonishment. Elder Han's actions were even more outrageous than those of the infamous Prime Minister Cao from the mortal dynasties. His tastes and breadth of interests were simply unbelievable. Before the crowd could recover from this shock, some merchants who had come from the distant chaotic Star Sea to Chennan brought even more sensational tales from the previous dynasty. It was said that Elder Han had countless romantic entanglements back in the chaotic Star Sea. He was involved with local female cultivators such as Yuan Yao, Ziling, and Mai Ning. Rumors circulated that he had spied on Yuan Yao while she was bathing, and had also forcefully stolen her first kiss, refusing to take responsibility. Furthermore, for Yuan Yao, he had risked provoking a mortal enemy, ruthlessly killing Wen Tianren, who was then considered the strongest person below the nascent soul stage in the chaotic Star Sea. These accounts, detailed and meticulously crafted, were even more captivating than the popular folk tales. This series of explosive revelations unsurprisingly became a daily topic of discussion and a gossip feast for the female cultivators of the Luoyun sect. Everyone sighed, truly, you can know a person's face but not their heart. Despite Elder Han's usual dull, refined, and unromantic demeanor, he turned out to be such a seasoned scoundrel. At this point, the female cultivators of the Luoyun sect had completely seen through him, and one by one, they beat their chests in despair, definitively concluding that Han Li was a scumbag. Meanwhile, at this very moment, Elder Han Li, caught in the eye of the storm, was completely unaware of everything. He was busy with a major life event, going to the Yang Yu sect to stage a wedding abduction, successfully taking away his beloved senior sister, Nanggong Wan. Feeling incredibly self-satisfied, Han Li, with his dignified and beautiful legitimate wife, slowly landed in front of the Luoyun sect's mountain gate. He fully expected to be greeted by a deafening roar of cheers and blessings from his disciples, and had even begun planning an auspicious day for a grand jewel cultivation ceremony with Nanggong Wan. However, instead of the expected enthusiasm and congratulations, he was met with disdainful, indifferent, and even somewhat gloating glances. Those gazes felt like tangible thorns, making him extremely uncomfortable. The female cultivators whispered amongst themselves, their eyes filled with mockery. This lecherous fiend, now he's pretending to be a good man, getting married. Elder Nanggong, a fellow nascent soul cultivator, is no ordinary person. How could she have misjudged someone like this? As for Song Yu, she didn't even bother to brew a cup of tea for her guests, turning her head away without even sparing a glance. The last vestiges of her infatuation had been crushed by reality, leaving only endless disappointment and disgust. In the eyes of Song Yu and almost all the female cultivators of the Luoyun sect present, this scumbag Elder Han was utterly wicked. Not only did he not spare his senior sister, but he also kept a wolf clan maid, was entangled with his nominal disciple, and even more outrageously, he flirted with a married woman and had such a sordid affair with someone like Wang Chan. This was hardly a pillar of the cultivation world. He was the scum of the earth, the worst of the worst. From then on, whenever female cultivators from other sects came to inquire cautiously about the character of the renowned Elder Han Li, the female cultivators of the Luoyun sect would stiffen, then look troubled, as if they had some unspeakable secret. They remained silent for a long time, finally squeezing out only two meaningful words through gritted teeth. Hard to say. These two simple words contained a multitude of complex emotions that were difficult for outsiders to comprehend: disappointment, disdain, helplessness, and a touch of bitterness from a past unrequited love. And so, Han Li's infamous reputation as the #1 lecher in the human realm quietly spread throughout the entire Chennan cultivation world amidst these countless unspoken feelings, becoming a unique legend known to all.